They've been healing the Native American community since 2007. The Fresno American Indian Health Project provides culturally based and wellness services to the Central Valley. So here to tell us more and to show us around, this is Mike Colvard. He is the media manager with FAIHP. Okay, so we're standing in front here at your building, your campus as it might be called. What do you guys do here at FAIHP?
Well, what do we don't do here, Emily? We offer a myriad of services from healthcare, behavioral health, cultural services, elder services. We're just expanding. In 2007, we were in a smaller place. As of a year or so ago, we purchased this whole property. And we're expanding, and we're going to start remodeling and tear down some buildings.
Oh, that's great. Who do you serve mostly? I know that you serve the Native American community, but who can access your services?
Well, because we're medical can take all insurances, we take everybody. We do have Native preference on some programs, and we serve roughly about 120 tribes.
Oh, wow.
From all over the U.S. come through our doors, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Okay, so our reach is not just the Central Valley. If there are people that are up north or down south, or maybe they're visiting here, they can come see you here for services. What's the philosophy behind culturally based services? How do you incorporate that in how you serve your patients and people that come to see you?
Well, the big part of that is we have a lot of Native staff, Native Americans from local tribes and all over, and that creates a sense of ease when people come to see us. They see, could be a family member, cousins, different people like that, and that's part of what we do. We also offer drumming classes and beading, and we just had a ribbon skirt making for MMIW. So we offer a lot of services that are Native centric.
Yeah.
There's typically food at everything.
Of course.
And we have two big events every year. We do a car show in the fall, and we just finished a 5K.
Okay, great.
We had over 300 participants. It was great.
So there's ways that we can help you continue your mission, but you're going to give me a little tour. We're going to stop by the Health and Wellness Center right now.
Yes.
So now we're here inside the Health and Wellness Center at FAIHP. I'm here with the site manager. This is Gracie Walker. So Mike was just telling me about there's a couple different sort of sections of service, sort of silos of service that you guys have here at FAIHP, but all sort of based around this idea of culturally based care. So explain what the Health and Wellness Center does and what services you guys provide.
Sure. So we provide different services. We have our medical providers here. We have 4 medical providers. We have 2 FMPs. We have a pediatrician who takes care of all of our babies and newborns. We also have behavioral health services, which we have 5 therapists right now, and we have psychiatry.
Okay, so we're talking about comprehensive care here.
Yes.
Why do you think it's important that you have culturally based medical care in a community like the Native American community?
Because we really want to make sure that we're reaching out to everyone out there to know that we have all the services that they need to be like a one-stop clinic for them, to be able to have anything that they need coming from pediatricians from the young age all the way up to elders.
And I think too, I talk about this a lot when I talk with clinicians or I go to different care providers all over the Central Valley. Whoever lives in Huron might have different needs than somebody who lives in Fresno, and really only the people that are in that community are going to know what their needs are. And so I think when you have a very specific and very traditional sort of based community, you want to be able to serve those needs in the way that they're expecting.
Right.
So we're Health and Wellness Center. Our next stop, what's the next stop on the tour?
You are going over to the Youth Center.
Okay, we'll go to the Youth Center.
All right, great. Thank you.
So we've made our way over now to the clubhouse, and I am here with Rachel Ramirez, Director of Youth Services. All right, so this is the clubhouse at FAIHP. What do you guys do in here? This is a fun room. I want to be in this room. What do you guys do here?
Yes, it's definitely super fun. So we are an after-school program for Native youth. We serve youth ages 5 through 17 years old in Fresno and Clovis. So we do a bunch of different activities. We do cultural activities. We have tutoring. We talk a lot about mental wellness. We bring in our youth coordinator and our garden coordinator as well, to bring in a variety of different services and information for the youth.
That's great. So Mike at the beginning of the segment was telling me that you guys have some drum classes and some sort of culturally based activities. Why do you think that's so important to incorporate into your after school programs?
Well, especially in working with the Native youth, it's really awesome for them to feel connected. Some of our families may not be connected with the Native community as much, so really providing them with that space to get to know other Natives, learn different cultural activities, learn about our staff and our other supportive services is really important.
Yeah, I think sort of as time has gone on and people have moved and you know, sort of we've grown as a country and as a state, it is really easy to lose sort of connection with your heritage. And this is a great way to incorporate that into an after-school program, a couple hours. Well, I walked in and I was like, oh, we're in the fun room here. We've got one more place to look at, and now we're going to go to the Native Wellness Center here at FIHP. Okay, we've made it to the last stop on our tour of FIHP. I am here with Ruben Garcia, Director of Native Wellness, and we're in the Native Wellness Center here on your guys' campus, as I'm calling it. So what do you guys do here at the Native Wellness Center?
Yeah, here at the Native Wellness Center, we focus, of course, on Native wellness. We have quite a few programs that happen, community programs. We have beading classes, elders groups, Tai Chi, yoga. We have substance use services as well. We do domestic violence prevention, intervention, housing supportive services, and also transportation services. So
okay, so a lot that happens here. How would you define Native wellness? How do you separate yourself from maybe the medical side of what you offer here?
So we really focus on whole person care. And one of those aspects is culture and spirituality, and a lot of that is offered here. So you'll see things around the room, like our ribbon skirts behind us here. We have an altar there that offers traditional medicines for people who prefer that. So really just being conscious of our Native community and their needs.
I think that's so important. I've done many stories about landless tribes and how it's difficult to get people together, and it's difficult to maintain those traditions and those connections with people. So if we have people out there who want to come to the Native Wellness Center, they want to see what it's like, what you guys are doing here, how can they come, how can they find you?
Yeah, well, we're on 1551 East Shaw. We're not hard to find. There's a sign on the corner of the building.
You guys have banners out there
We
now.
have a really good social media following, so they can follow us on Facebook. And they can come ask for me or any one of our staff, and we'll be more than happy to show them around and get them involved with what we do here.
Okay, perfect. Ruben, thank you so much for letting me tour the Native Wellness Center. Thank you to everyone at FIHP for having me out here and giving me a tour. We will have all the information on how you can get connected with any of their services. We'll put it on our website as well. Ruben, thank you so much. Everybody else, stay right there. We'll be right back.